Hello and welcome back to Literally Heinous 2025 edition. We're back after a long kind of hiatus, I'd say.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't been here since the summer.
Zoe hasn't been here since the summer. I haven't podcasted in a few months. And if you're wondering why the audio is so crisp and the video is so delectable, that's because we have a brand new setup system for Lit Hein. So I've got some new equipment. I've got something that enables me to have another mic with another guest, because here at Literally Heinous headquarters, we're sort of a homegrown grassroots media company, I guess I'd say.
She's a woman of many hats. And she can do pretty much everything.
I'm the IT department, I'm the talent, I'm marketing, I'm HR. It's been a lot for me to handle. And it only felt fitting to have Zoe, the Literally Heinous guest favorite, on to sort of welcome us into, season 3 of Lit Hein.
Wow.
Literally Heinous.
3 seasons is crazy.
Literally Heinous' second birthday passed, and I didn't even say anything.
Sad.
I view my creative endeavors like my children. And Literally Heinous, the podcast, is
firstborn.
I was a single mother when, I had her, I didn't really have any support, and she was everything to me. And then Literally Heinous live shows, the first Literally Heinous live show, that was
second child.
That was second child. Because, I feel like Literally Heinous, the podcast, I had her really young. Mm-hmm. I was a teen mom.
Yeah.
And then Literally Heinous, the first live show.
You'd been through it a little bit before. You kind of had some things under your belt. Mm-hmm. But it was still, rocky because, you were still figuring things out.
Rocky, and it was kind of the podcast, I don't know, it was a big age gap between them, and then the podcast kind of just fell off a little bit because I was so invested in my shows.
Yeah.
And then
you have to be able to give them both equal attention. You can't favor one over the other.
I know, and I did. And then for the second Lit Hein show, that was my birthday show, and I didn't even do a recap for that one, and I'm really sorry about that one. And I don't know, it was hard. I kind of had a lot of postpartum depression after my first Lit Hein show, because my body didn't bounce back how it did for Literally Heinous, the podcast.
Yeah.
And I don't know, but Literally Heinous, the birthday show, it went really well. Mm-hmm. They're two very different children. So Literally Heinous 2, we kind of had a little bit of a torrid relationship. Literally Heinous 1, I dropped everything for her. I was crazy. It was all I could talk about, all I could think about. During the show, it was intense, really intense. I didn't eat all day because I was so nervous for it, and then I blacked out at 11:30. Mm-hmm. And the show went really well, but I was so crazy. And then for the second Literally Heinous show, I was a lot less excited for it because it was, I don't know.
I feel like you were telling yourself to be less excited so that the what happened for the first show where you blacked out wouldn't happen again. You're I'm totally fine, it's totally chill.
I was trying to be really normal about it, but I was also, it was the pregnancy was difficult because for my first Literally Heinous, I sold it out in 24 hours, and it was super exciting, and everyone was coming. And then for my second show, I was really disappointed because it didn't sell out as quickly. It didn't even technically sell out until a few days beforehand. So I was feeling really disappointed, and I just ran into a lot more roadblocks. It was sort of an ectopic pregnancy. There were, what does that even mean?
Ectopic, it's outside of the womb, I think.
Yeah.
It's outside of it's outside of something.
Yeah, the second Literally Heinous, it just felt a lot of things were out of my control. Because I'd asked some people to perform, and then they couldn't. And for my first one, everything just fell into place so naturally. But for my second one, I had to hustle a little bit more and hustle to sell tickets. Mm-hmm. And it's so humbling. Will you come to my show? It's so humbling.
But it's we knew it would happen. First show, it's oh my God, it's so exciting. And everyone goes through a sophomore slump, and it wasn't even a slump, but you have to expect that the second thing you do is always gonna just fall,
And I knew it would happen too. I even knew when I was planning my first one and it sold out so quickly, I told myself, I was don't get used to this. And it's not that I was less excited for it. Mm-hmm. I was just scared that something was going to go wrong. I was scared that people weren't going to come last minute. I wasn't I didn't know the comics on my lineup as well. Because for my first Lit Hein, my headliners were my stand-up teacher and my friend from high school. So I knew that they were gonna like, I just knew them better. And then for my second show, I like cold emailed people. And so I had CHIC and Lizzie Cassidy perform, and they're two really up and coming New York comedians. And like, I didn't know them, they didn't know me, but that's how it works in like the New York comedy scene, is like you have these shows, but like you don't always know your headliners. And like Lizzie and CHIC, my show was like one of 3 for them for the night. Like those kinds of people, when you get to like that level, you're doing multiple shows a night, like sometimes like 8 shows a week, and I paid them $50 each. But and they like so for my first show, like Maggie and Liam, my headliners, they like came early and stayed late and like hung out with me the whole time, and so that was really cool to feel like really supported by my headliners. And then for this show, I didn't tell them to come. I knew, I just told them to come like, 20 minutes before their set, and then they left right after their set. I didn't even like talk to either of them, which just felt kind of weird. And I wanted to, but I also knew that like they don't care.
Yeah. I wanted to talk to, because like CHIC went to UGA, and he like mentioned something about Georgia in his set, and I was like, go Dogs. Like, no. Yeah. He's like, oh, he like didn't know who I was, obviously, but I wanted to be like, afterwards, I'm like, where is he?
I know, I wanted to talk to them too, and so I had a magician for my second show, which thank God I did, because so I was having like pre-partum depression with literally Heinous, not getting excited about it, and my mom had the idea to have a magician, because it was like loosely carnival themed, like it was kind of it was like birthday themed, and I love magic, like card tricks. I've had a magician at my birthday party before. My 24th birthday, we did a party bus. Yeah,
his legend lives on.
And this guy that we met, this is when we were living in Detroit, we met this guy at a party, and he was doing these card tricks, and they were so good. And I was planning a party bus for my 24th birthday, and I asked him, I was like, would you come on my bus and like do tricks for us? And I didn't even know that I liked magic that much. Like, it was never really something that I knew about myself, but in the moment, I was like, I need to see these tricks. So I had him come on the party bus, like, I let him bring a friend, and shout out Alex. Interesting guy. It was so funny. So he came and did party tricks on the bus and just blew it out of the water. Like, people were screaming, like, it was crazy. And the friend that he brought, Jordan, I was kind of nervous, because I was like, yeah, bring a friend. And I'm like, I don't know who this guy is going to be. Like, it was kind of an intimate gathering, but this guy was so nice. Do you remember him?
I, like, don't remember the friend at all.
His name was Jordan, and he didn't know any of us. There were, like, 20 people on the bus, and we would, like, make different stops at different bars, and, like, I was trying to, like, text people in the group chat, like, we're leaving this bar.
Yeah, like everyone get on the bus.
Like, get back on the bus at, like, 9:45 or whatever, and then, obviously, as the night went on, I wasn't really able to, like,
corral everyone.
This man was like doing head counts for everyone.
Sound off.
He didn't even know any of us, but like he was like counting all of us on the bus, like making laps at the bar, like plucking everyone out, making sure we got everyone. It was just, it was the birthday magic.
Yeah.
So my mom had the idea to have a magician, and I was like, that's a good idea. So I posted on Reddit r/magic and was like, explain the situation. I'm looking for a magician. Like, I have $200 budgeted. That was my mom's birthday gift to me. And of course, all the comments are like, you're never gonna find a magician. Like, how could you even think that? Like, that's so low, blah, blah, blah. I was like, I don't need, like, a David Blaine.
Like, you're Chris Angel to, like, levitate in.
And they were like, no magician in New York City is gonna do that for anything less than $500. And I was like, an amateur is perfectly fine. Like, I don't need a full-time magician. Just someone that can, like, do a couple tricks and, like, is normal, which is a tough ask in the magic community.
Yeah, someone who can like have some charisma and like socialize a little.
Looking back, it was kind of a big ask. Like, I was kind of looking for a unicorn, looking for someone that could do like cool tricks, because not all card tricks are cool.
Right.
And then someone that could like perform to a crowd of like 60 people and do it for $200.
I do feel like though, if you're trying to get into magic, like even if you're an amateur, those things go hand in hand. Like, you should be able to do cool tricks and be able to perform them. Yeah. Like, you're not just like doing it in front of your mirror.
Yeah. So I did have one person respond to me, like, genuinely, and we had a Zoom interview. So I did a Zoom interview with this guy who's really cute and sweet. And he did some card tricks for me over Zoom, but I wasn't really wowed.
Yeah.
I felt so bad.
Like, oh, that was good.
Like, I love magic, but even I was like, I don't know.
I'll have to let you know.
Because I'm very easily impressed by magic.
So this guy must have sucked.
And like and I will get this feeling sometimes if I see a really good magic trick where like my whole body's vibrating and I'm like, how did they do it? And I just like didn't really get that from him. And so I kind of just like politely declined. And I was like, I'll let you know. And then I posted on my Instagram story and it was just like,
well, first you offered to fly.
Oh, and so then I reached out to the magician who did my birthday party in Detroit and offered to fly him out if he, because I looked at his Instagram bio and he was from New York and I just texted him and was like, this is a crazy request, but like, if I'll give you like $200 if you like come out to New York and do my show. And he actually did say that he would have done it if he didn't have a wedding. But like I was fully ready to fly this guy. Like that's how passionate I was about this magician. And then I posted on my Instagram story for like one final, Hail Mary. And my friend said that he had a friend that does magic. And then connected me with the guy, Ethan, and we did one trick over FaceTime, and I was blown away. I got the feeling. And
he's like, it's like a muse. Like, it's like Bill Murray to Wes Anderson, like you need like that with flying Alex out. It's like if you've met your person, like he's in every project.
I imprinted on him. Yeah, like I needed him in. I wanted to keep it in the fam, like in the literally heinous fam. So Ethan was amazing, and he was exactly what I was looking for. He was like looking to grow his experience and had never done a show before, but he blew it out of the water. He did some amazing tricks. Like I was gagged, and he was so nice, so normal.
Yeah.
And I ended up using him for a work thing. About a month later,
the new muse.
He's my muse, and so I was planning an event, a holiday party for work, and asked if I could bring a magician because I was like, how fun would it be to have a magician? It got shot down by a few levels, and then I escalated to the top and said something.
Went over a few heads.
I did go over a few heads because that's how strongly I feel about the magician. And I went to my VP, and she loved the idea. And yeah, so we keep it in the Lit Hein universe.
Anyone need a magician at their next event? Let Lily know. She's got a guy.
Magic definitely made the show. I think it did.
I think the magic contributed a lot. I also think like the impression I heard from a lot of people was like, this was like so funny. It was like funnier than the first one.
I know. Okay, so all of my prepartum depression was so worth it because everyone said that this show was better than the first one.
Yeah. And who knows if it's like recency bias or like, but it was good. Like
I was way more chill this time. Like I actually and genuinely had fun this time. And when my set ended, I just like relaxed, and I was just able to like sit at the front and like engage and like actually listen to the comics and like hear what they were saying and like participate in the magic. And the headliners were great. And then like the after party was so fun. Like the after party was like my favorite part of the night.
Yeah.
Made it to my own after party.
Yeah. Let it be known that the first one, she did not make it to the after party. It was like 4 or 5 of us.
Yeah. The first Lit Hein was debaucherous. But this one, it was, I think a lot of it
more people came for that because it's because you learned from the first show where like the afters of the first show was at the first show location.
Yeah.
And you kind of realize that like people who come for a comedy aren't necessarily like trying to dance right after a comedy show. And so with the second one, it's like, if you are trying to dance, like, let's go to this place. And that like actually helped people like mobilize.
Yeah, moving to a second location was a lot better. So for the first Lit Hein, like the after party was, we like moved all the benches back, like DJ. But for birthday Lit Hein, we went to another bar that was like a 10-minute walk. I think everyone ended up Ubering. Yeah. Or we like...
I remember Taylor called the Uber. I was like, isn't it like a 12-minute walk? And she was like, I called an Uber. Are you getting in? I'm like, okay.
Yeah, a few people walked. That was like a hard part for me because like after the comedy, I was like, so what's the appropriate time of buffer? Because you don't want to, like, we just sat down for comedy and magic for like an hour and a half. You don't want to like immediately go dancing. But I also don't want people to lose energy. And I knew that people were going to go, like, some people are going to go home after the comedy, and that's fine. The first Lit Hein, I was devastated when people left after a comedy.
Like, no. Like, what can I do? Can I juggle? Like, what can I do to make you stay?
Like, I took it personally. Like, when people told me
you're like, okay, writing down every name.
I was like, but then, and that was on me, like, you know, firstborn child or like single mother.
Yeah.
Like, and then after, like, my first, you know, child, like, my second literally heinous show, like, I have a lot of wisdom now. And, like, I knew that, like, there's going to be people that are going to go home, but there's also going to be people that want to party. And so I just have to, like, cater to those people. So we hung out at the venue for, like, 30 or 40 minutes. It also kind of helped that the service sucked at El Santo. No offense. I do love the restaurant still, but I don't know what they were on that night. The service was really bad, so it was kind of easy to be like, let's just go. So then we go to Mad Tropical. Some people went early. We ordered Ubers, and Mad Tropical was like the perfect place for the after party because like the main bar area, you could like sit, you could stand, like get drinks really quickly, pretty cheap drinks, and then there was a dancing room in the back with like fog machine and DJ. So it was the perfect like level, and there was about I think like 20 people from Lit Hein.
Yeah, it was a big group.
It was a big group of us. And we closed that down. We stayed till 4. I stayed till 4. And remember everything.
Cheers to that.
And then I felt a lot better afterwards because I genuinely had fun at it. And yeah, people did not hesitate to tell me that second literally heinous was better than the first, which I thought was kind of rude.
It's not rude. I do think there's like some recency bias to it where it's like they just experienced it and like the first one is like kind of far back in their memory and they're going off of like what they're feeling right now, you know? I just don't know so this is why they're like my children, you know? Like, I just don't know what would compel someone to like off the bat say to me, like, this one was better than the last one. Like, they're my children. Yeah.
Like,
one is not better than the other.
But I don't know. I think all in all, it was a great experience. I don't have plans for another Lit Hein show, so I'm taking some time. I haven't like felt like creatively inspired to have another one yet. I find them to be like kind of self-indulgent too, and I think got a little like after like the birthday Lit Hein, I felt kind of like it was too much attention on me, and it makes me feel kind of like I don't know. Yeah,
I mean everyone no one's gonna say no to like a fun night though, you know, like no matter where the intention is, it's like you still presented an opportunity for people to like gather and have fun and drink and dance. So like people are thankful for excuses to like go out and be with friends and drink, like regardless of the reason.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm out of material too is the other thing. So I like wrote all new material for my second Lit Hein. And I'm out of material. I think that's the other thing too, is like I don't really have anything that I've worked on. I need to go back to open mics. Yeah. But I hate them. Nice. I'm so tired of talking about myself. Let's talk about you, Zoe.
What?
So Zoe has a new job.
Yes.
After a torrid breakup with the internship love of her life.
Ex. Yeah, I worked at, it was like criminal for that to be like my first real like in like corporate experience because it was like starting at the top. Like this company, their office was amazing. It was like super close to my apartment. Free lunch catered every single day.
Like good lunches.
Like good, healthy, but also yummy. Like crazy snacks in the office, drinks, alcohol, like they threw the craziest parties. Like for Pride, they had like, it was like friendship bracelet making and aura photography and a drag bingo thing. Like it was insane. My team was incredible. Like cannot rant and rave about them enough. And like they flew me out to San Francisco and like for a week we just like had dinners and like did all this like team building stuff. And it was so fun. And then like I think like 2 weeks into it, I was like,
Yeah.
give me a job. Like
Yeah.
I was like to my manager, who was like, my manager was a couple years older than me. He was like cool, kind of had like tattoos and like wore rings and nail polish, like that kind of vibe.
I didn't know he had nail polish.
Yeah. He was like cool.
Wow.
He was like so on board. He's like, okay, what can we do to like get you an offer? Like he was really supportive of me and like helping me figure out like projects that I could work on that would show that I was like important to the company and like needed to be hired again. So that was really nice. Clearly it didn't work.
Yeah.
But I mean, I did a cool project and I think like my team loved me. I swear. When I left, I woke up that morning of like my last day. They had created a Slack channel just for me leaving. It was like, goodbye, Zoe. And invited me to it on my last day. So I opened it to just like scroll worthy of messages from them, like paragraphs being like, we had an amazing summer with you. Like it was amazing to watch you learn and grow and rah, rah. And like, we love, like, it was like insane. I was like, I like screen recorded it because I wanted to keep it.
Yeah.
And they couldn't give me an answer at the end of the internship on whether or not they had an offer for me. And I got a call a month later from my recruiter and I was like, God. She was like, I'm so sorry. You had like glowing reviews from your manager and your team, but it's just like a headcount thing and we can't afford to take you on, whatever. And I like saw it coming, but it was so frustrating because right before I left, they announced that my team, or like the whole org my team was under, was going to Australia for like a big group, like on site. And Australia is where the headquarters is. So this is like around 400 people. I am assuming a little over half of them are already at headquarters because that's like why they chose that location. But that still means that like over 100 people had to fly there on the company's dime. And one woman was like, yeah, I just did my ticket. It was $26,000 to fly to Australia just for her.
Yeah.
Because if the flight is over 18 hours, you can upgrade to business class. And then another guy on my team was like, yeah, I just booked mine. It was $18,000. And I'm like,
yeah.
If you can spend that on like 2 employees, imagine that's times, 100. And also like, and you don't have the headcount for me.
Yeah.
You can't siphon off like a tiny fraction of that to pay me.
Flying out 100 people to Australia is insane.
Business class for a lot of them. Like, huh? So all of that to say, I did not get a job there, which was really sad. But that job did help me get my current job. I'm at Adobe. And it's been good so far. I mean, it's like fully remote, which is nice. The whole team's in California. It's a contract. So like I have the security of it for a year while I'm like working on my dissertation. It's definitely like hard, unfortunately. Like
I hate that.
Everything I've done up until now have been internships, and like given they are grad internships, so like a little bit more like complex, but still internships where they're like, we're so excited for you to learn and like what do you want to work on, like we just want you to have a great experience. And now I've joined this and they're like, okay, this is the project you're working on, this is what you're going to own, this is like, you set the timeline, you would like, it was just kind of a lot. But it's good. It's like more responsibility. I'm like grown up. Awful.
Yeah.
But I'm just glad to be employed. Like I hate being unemployed. It's nice to, work for something recognizable.
Yeah.
And to be employed, shout out employment.
Yeah.
Even though like I just will sometimes click on my LinkedIn profile just to like admire.
Zoe's addicted to LinkedIn.
I do go on it like almost every work day.
I do go on it every work day too, just because it's like the one social media account that I can go on my work computer, so I'll just scroll down. But you love
I just like, okay, the way some people like to look at their own Instagram stories, which I also like to do, like from other people's perspectives. The day that I got to post my new job, and then it kicked me out and no one I was like waiting. First of all, I didn't know my role title for the longest time because I never officially applied for the role. I contacted the woman who I heard was hiring for contractors, had a couple like chats. It was like so casual, but they never were like, you will be X. Like, And my contract I signed had a role on it, but it was like kind of really broad. And so like first meeting I had with my manager, I was like, it's like I, want to update my LinkedIn. Like, what exactly am I? Like, what can I say that I'm doing? Yeah. Like, what are we? So I made sure to like get that information immediately. Yeah. First thing, like, don't care about my compensation. What's my role? Yeah. Posted that on LinkedIn, and it was like, okay, how do I want to do like my header? Where it's like people analytics at Adobe. Like that's what I landed on, by the way.
Post, like was so like short.
Okay,
too.
But that's the thing is, I'm not trying to be like one of those people on LinkedIn.
Zoe was talking about like, oh, I can't wait to make my LinkedIn post announcing Adobe.
And it was the generic.
And then she posted it, and it was like, I might just have
excited
my first
to join
at Adobe.
It was literally what LinkedIn creates for you, and I just posted. It was like excited to start a new position as blah blah blah. Yeah. But I didn't want to be like, after months of interviewing and like I found my dream, like so humiliating. I wanted it to be like, let it be known, but also like, whatever. I don't care.
And then Zoe texts me in distress a few hours later, and she's like, I've gotten 0 likes.
I'm like, okay, what the fuck's going on? So then I like tried to message Lily through LinkedIn, and she didn't see my message. I was like, okay, clearly LinkedIn hates me. Like something's wrong with my profile. And I was like, at this time, you are like blocking people like at the most important time for me. And so I had to like email LinkedIn and like file a
emergency.
I was like, escalate this up to the highest person. So, okay, they gave me access back. And the like started coming in, like, thank God. And the comments, like, I was checking like every 10 minutes. And then I would like, I had premium at the time because of like being on the job hunt. So I could see like everyone who viewed my profile, all the likes, and I would like go to my profile and like view it from their perspective. Awful. And like curate like, heinous. But
so go like Zoe's LinkedIn post.
Yeah, it's at 93 likes right
Okay, yeah. I mean, LinkedIn is so, like, you're not going to get a lot of likes if you don't, like, do the LinkedIn formula. Yeah. Which is, like, so excited to announce, like, major life updates.
Put, like, a picture, too. I didn't have a picture on it, so it wouldn't, like, stand out on the feed.
And now, like, the thing to do is people post a picture of, like, their laptop with, like, a sticker and, like, a Ready tumbler with, like, the company's logo.
But I didn't get any merch, so.
Oh, my God. Zoe's, like, freaking out about
I love corporate merch. I want it.
No one says that.
I love corporate merch, and when I do go into the office, I'm going in with my Atlassian backpack, and like they gave me sick ass merch, but I can't like ask my manager for merch, and I'm also a contractor, so I don't even know if I'm allowed to have, like they're not gonna give me merch. Yeah. And also you can buy everything on like anyone. It's not even special. Anyone can buy any of the Adobe stuff on the website, and I thought about getting myself some.
Zoe texted me, I think I might buy Adobe merch.
Like, I want a backpack and like a sticker. Like, is that too much to ask for?
Oh my God.
Will almost got me something for Christmas. He told me.
Yeah,
but he didn't.
Funny. Yeah, no, I get it. I think I'm out of like my job era the last few years. Like,
where like it's like Lily's leaving. Yeah, exactly. Lily's leaving the corporate era, and I'm like taking her, filling the shoes.
Yeah, I just have not been, I just haven't really been caring about like my professional persona recently, if you can't tell by anything that I post online.
Wait, talk about what that woman said on the call.
Yeah, Zoe and I were on FaceTime, and this one woman like starts to cold call me, and I say to Zoe, I'm like, okay, this woman's calling me, I'm just gonna like go ahead and answer it. And it's this woman that like she's fine at work, like we're like friendly, I guess. And she starts the call, she's like, well, before I ask you my question, I don't know if this is weird to say, but your company picture, your profile picture, does not match who you are as a person at all.
Okay, now imitate your picture. What's your picture so that people can see?
So my picture, will you hold my microphone? Mm-hmm. This is for viewers only. And do like the audio descriptive.
Okay. Woman crosses arms and looks girl boss smirky. I don't know. So it's like in charge girl boss.
I'm wearing like
smirk.
A yellow blazer, and I'm crossing my arms, head tilted, like little bit of a smile.
But it's like a confident, like
my eyes are saying like, let's circle back.
Yeah.
And she's like, because your picture, it's just so serious and professional, but in real life you're so, I mean, you know what I mean. I'm like, doesn't finish her thought. And I'm like, okay. It, like, really didn't even, it doesn't even like bother me anymore. So like I was like a corporate job freak, like end of college, honestly, up until like 2 years ago, I'd say, was when I like kind of like stopped caring so much. But, like, I was also obsessed with my LinkedIn, would view it from other people's perspectives. Like, I wrote the post, okay?
She was the LinkedIn influencer.
I was a little bit of a LinkedIn influencer. Not crazy about it, but, like, in PR, if, like, when my first press release that I wrote got published on GMs, I was like, I never thought I'd see a day where a press release that I wrote. And then it's like, at the time I felt like that, but now looking back, I'm like, oh my God, loser. And then, I don't know, I kind of just stopped caring. Honestly, like, I think everything really shifted this summer when I cut my hair and then went to LA and started Lit Hein. There was like a 3-month period where like
a girl cuts her hair.
I started my first literally heinous episode saying this, but I truly believe like you need to have a drastic haircut to like welcome in this change in your life. So yeah, the summer that I cut my hair, it was summer 2022, went to LA, literally Heinous, the podcast was born. That was when I kind of like stopped caring about like my corporate persona, my professional persona. Because I also realized I was like, and when I first started literally Heinous, I was so nervous about what people at work would say. And that was like something.
I remember Lily, it was like a week after she released it. And she's like, yeah, I like went to this happy work cocktail, happy hour dinner. Not one person said a thing to me about my podcast. Like, what the hell?
So like one thing that was like holding me back from starting my podcast, it was the main thing that was holding me back was like what people would say, and then their subset of that is like what would people at work say. I was hoping that like no one would ask me about it.
Please don't ask. Please don't ask.
And I didn't want anyone to ask me about it because like I didn't want it to like I didn't want to make a fuss, you know, like I didn't want to go into the office and everyone would be like and then nobody brought it up. Which I was like grateful for.
Unprepared for. You prepared for all like different alternative options except for that.
Like my first few episodes of Lit Hein, maybe my first like 5 or 6, like I was recording them like, okay, think like Mary Barra could listen to this, you know, like the CEO could be listening, so like let me be careful what I say. And then like once I realized like nobody listened or like nobody cared enough to even like ask me about it, or there were no repercussions, because then I started getting a little like loosey-goosey with Lit Hein and be like, maybe I'll start cursing a little bit more, maybe I'll start like telling more salacious stories, and then even on my Instagram I was like, maybe I'll start being a hoe on the TL and showing a little more cleavage, you know, whatever. And then like nothing happened, and then that's when I realized I was like, oh, people really don't give a fuck about me, and it was kind of freeing.
Yeah. That is liberating.
It was liberating. Yeah, like I don't really care about my LinkedIn. Like I will see stuff on LinkedIn that like something I worked on, and like my boss's boss will share it. You know, like huge shout out to my team, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, I should repost this, but I don't even want to. I hate like the LinkedIn motivational posts. Like there was, okay, so the YouTube CEO just passed away, Susan Wojcicki or whatever. She was like a big deal in tech. And someone like shared, you know when someone dies and everyone like shares their story about that person?
Yeah.
Like 9/11. And someone like posted this, like, it was like how I knew that Susan was the leader. And this person is saying how she was like pregnant but like didn't tell anyone. This pregnant woman was supposed to travel like somewhere international, like 9 months pregnant, but she was like having like a pregnancy issue or something. Like she wasn't cleared to travel, but she was like going to travel anyways. And then like Susan, the CEO, like found out about it and called her personally and told her, don't worry about the trip. And like that was the point.
That's
of the
insane.
Post. It was like, this is the kind of leader that Susan was. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, I would say that's a pretty normal thing to do. Be like, hey, maybe you should not travel internationally 9 months pregnant when you're not cleared to do it.
It is kind of crazy for the CEO to like...
I don't think she was CEO at the time. I think this was like a few years ago.
Oh, okay. I'm like, yeah, if the CEO of Adobe called me, it's like, I'd be like, report us phishing.
I don't remember, sorry, I might have even, that was the general, you know,
okay,
gist of the story.
Yeah.
I don't know if this was like before Susan was CEO, but I mean, people are always posting things. It's
people are freaks.
Like what I learned by hiring the guy with no experience.
One of the most absurd things I saw recently that I sent to Lily immediately, because like, okay, Atlassian, my toxic ex, like I see commercials for it everywhere now. There's ads on subways. Like it's absurd. And I would love to work there. I mean, I love my job too, but like whatever. But not as much as this one freak who posted like this. It was like, Atlassian is one of the best places to work, and here's why.
And this person doesn't even work there.
And this person doesn't work. It was like this, like he was sucking off Atlassian in this post. And it was like, and that's why I've been trying for years to get a job here. And I've been like basically it was like him on his hands and knees, like begging for a job. And it was so embarrassing. Like, get a hold of yourself.
It was just, Zoe sent it to me and I was like, this is humiliating. So this guy does this long LinkedIn post, like, why it's my dream to work at Atlassian. As if Atlassian, like, doing that for any company is weird, but I would maybe understand it if it were like Nike or like Patagonia or something like that. But Atlassian, it's just like
some tech company.
It's just like a tech company, like a software company. And then all the comments are like tagging Atlassian hiring managers and tagging like
let's get this guy in front of a
and it's like, hey, at Atlassian, you seen this guy?
It's so awful. Like, I could be like on my deathbed and the thing that would save me would be like a job somewhere, and I wouldn't do that.
I would never do that because, and they're tagging everyone, and it's like, this guy's probably applied to Atlassian for like multiple years. He's probably applied multiple times. Like, they know who he is.
Yeah. They're like, this guy again.
Like, that happens at GM too. Like, I'll get like emails from someone will find my email and like, it's my dream to work at GM. I want to work on this team, so I'll just like forward it to the team and I'm like, hey, IDK, if you've seen this. And they're like, yeah, 10 people have sent me this. Companies know who you are.
Yeah.
Like, if you've applied to them like multiple times and you're that desperate to make a LinkedIn post, you've probably like found their email. I've like cold emailed companies before, or like, because you can like guess what people, or what like, it's usually like first name dot last name at whatever, or it's first initial last name. So like, you
send it to both.
If you're savvy enough, like, you can find their emails, and if you get through people's inbox, and if you do it to like 2 or 3 people, like, it's at a certain point they don't want you.
Yeah. It's like, that's desperate. It's the same thing people are saying, that having the open to work banner on your profile picture is like, that comes off as like a little too desperate. It's the same kind of energy. It's like you want a job, but like you don't want it that bad.
Like, to post on LinkedIn and then to like use like the internet as like, it's giving like 2014 like Twitter and like Ellen, like, internet, do your thing.
Right. It's like posting like, my dad started a tire cleaning company.
He's got no business. Twitter, do your thing.
Right. Like,
and then when something like goes viral on the internet, then you get all these other people's voices who like amplify the situation because everyone wants to like see an end to this thing, because it's like, a problem has been posed, like, this guy wants to work at this company, it's reached enough people, and then the people like start commenting because everyone like wants to see that, but like, then it's like, what, you don't know anything, you don't know about this guy, you don't know about this company, like,
he could be like the world's biggest idiot. And
then it's like, God, if I were the hiring manager and like people were like, hey, sounds like you could use this guy, I'd be like, fuck off, like, you don't know about me. So, new segment on Literally Heinous entering season 3. It's something that I like to call chic or freak.
And this is a good lead into this because what we just talked about, freak.
LinkedIn influencers,
a good example,
that is freak behavior. So let's start with some positives. We've been thinking a lot about engagements and marriages recently because it's pretty much all we see. And I personally think that it is really chic to get engaged quickly, like under a year. Like, that's cool to me. So our friend Vivi was like, she fell in love this year.
And so chic.
That is, okay, so I'll have Vivi on. Vivi fell in love this year. They fell in love in like April, and then they started dating in like June. But they're just like soulmates, meant to be. Like, Vivi and Max were obsessed. And it's crazy because they've only been dating since June, and now it's January. And I was like, Vivi, if you get engaged, like, I would not judge you at all. She's like, oh, I don't know, is it too soon? And I'm like, no, like, that's chic.
It's cool. Like, that is really cool. And also, like, everyone it's like the kind of thing that people are like, oh my God, did you hear about that? But like secretly they're really envious that someone was like able to commit to someone else, you know, like fall in love and commit, because all of us are over here with our like 5-year long relationships and it's like, okay, let's get it, like, come on, let's get it moving. But yeah, to like know and like commit and just leap into that after less than a year, like, okay.
And
chic.
also, like, we're at the age where it is chic. Like, I think if you were to get engaged less than a year at, like, 22, 23, 24, I think, like, 27, like, that, it makes sense. Because we're kind of at the age where it's, like, you know, people are getting, I would say it's now, like, normal to get engaged after, like, 2 years.
Yeah.
2 years does even still seem short to me. But, like, the older you get, the shorter the dating period is.
Right.
Because, like, Jack and I started dating when I was, like, 4.5. So...
Child bride.
We started dating when I was like 20.
4.5.
And it feels like I was 4.5. And so we've been together for like 6.5 years. Or it's like going on like, I guess we started dating in February 2018. And then so February 2025 will be 7 years. That's literally, I'm gagging at the thought of that. And it's not, it's just like, that seems... So
that's when you tell people and they're like, oh.
No, I've started getting like bad reactions when people are like, oh, how long have you and your boyfriend been together? And I'm like, 6 years. And they go, oh. I was getting my hair done in LA. And the girl that was doing my hair, she asked me and I told her, and she like stopped doing my hair. She like
froze in her tracks.
And she goes, oh, and how old are you? I'm like,
that's always the second question after that.
The second question is when you tell people that,
because they want you to say like 20, and then it's like, okay, that makes sense.
And it's like, okay, 20, like, and I was like, oh, I'm 27. It's like, okay, you can do the math. So we started dating when I was 20. Like that, like makes sense, okay?
Yeah.
Like, and then people kind of like lay off me for a little bit.
It's not like you're saying 37, and it's like,
because if you have been dating for like, because I don't know, when do you think it starts getting to that point where it's like, ugh?
What do you mean, like? Like
after 4 years of dating, 5 years of dating.
I would say after like 5.
I think that like 4 years is like the perfect amount.
Yeah, like I say to Will all the time, I'm like
we're way past that.
If you don't know that you're gonna marry me or not at this point, then like what the fuck are we doing? Like if you have known me this long and have dated me this long and you haven't like made your mind up on like what you want to do, then like we should like either break up with me if you don't think you could marry me, and if you could marry me, then like let's talk about that.
So important to have these conversations.
Yeah.
And but I feel no pressure to get engaged. And I really haven't felt the pressure like at all. Like I mean I do want to, but like
I haven't really either, because it's not, when I say that to him, I'm not like, either you propose to me right now or we break up. It's more so like,
you want a promise ring.
Pretty much. I want to know that like who I've committed this many years to is like obviously in it for the long haul, you know?
Yeah, I think that it's a fair ask, and Zoe and I, obviously, our whole 30-minute LinkedIn discussion, we're career women.
We are career. I'm getting my PhD. I don't know if any of you knew that.
PhD, like, I have, like, multiple children. I have a podcast. I've got shows. I have a job on top of it.
We're intellectual. We're creative. We're
reading. Like, we're fine. But, and I don't know. But anyways, all of that is to say is that less than a year, the definition of chic, like, it's so whirlwind. It's so spontaneous. It's just like, when you know, you know. But you have to be like 27 plus to do it. Like,
otherwise, it's just like, okay, so like, what are you waiting until marriage and you're just desperate to have sex?
No, yeah. If you do it too young, it's like, girl, chill. Like Vicky and Max are like very like stable people. They like they have their own careers. They've had their own lives. They've lived in different cities. They've done different things.
Yeah.
Like, they met at like 27, 28. Like that's awesome. So cool. But if you're getting engaged at 21, get help.
Right.
Unless you're Mormon, then like.
I think this is a good segue into the next freak or chic of having a baby when you're like not married.
Having a baby out of wedlock is chic.
It's chic.
Okay. I think that it's so cool. Even like if you're not even publicly dating someone, but like to just get pregnant and like have the baby and just be like totally unapologetic about it.
Yeah.
So chic.
It's been like I think we talked about this.
We talked about this before.
Yeah,
So
one of our topics. But so we'll touch on it lightly. But yeah, it's just like it's become more popular recently with like celebrities just like showing the bump and whatever.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, I'm pregnant and I don't have to apologize.
I think it's so chic when people do pregnancy announcements with like a big bump. Like they've been quiet on Instagram for a few months and like you don't really notice. Maybe they're doing like head up shots and then one day you open Instagram and it's this your friend,
and they're massive.
This person, and they have this huge bump, and it's always like surprise, like baby Derek coming fall 2025. You know, like that is so chic. So
it's also smart because
smart as fuck because okay, everyone says you should wait 3 months. That's what people usually do is wait 3 months, but after 3 months you're not really showing. Like people will do like the little aesthetic like baby shoes and then the like sign that says like baby whatever coming in a really long time from now. Or it's like
little baby vans.
Or it's like a really, really tiny girl like holding her stomach. And I'm like, what are you holding?
Me after dinner.
It's like, or they'll like do the picture of like the ultrasound and it's like, that's an edamame. Like,
that could be a baby dolphin for all I know.
It's like you know that they're pregnant. And then by the time the baby comes, it's not really that exciting because they've been posting pregnancy content for 6 months.
Yeah.
But when someone that you had no idea was pregnant, like this girl from high school that I haven't talked to in a long time, I won't say her name, but when she posted her baby bump picture, I haven't talked to her in a long time, but like she just like posted it on there. I was gobsmacked. My jaw was on the floor. It was the most beautiful picture I'd ever seen. I had zero idea that she was pregnant. And there she was just like glowing with like a huge baby bump. And then the baby was due like the next month. So I only had to wait like a month, which was so exciting. It's like in TV shows.
Yeah.
Like with Severance. Like
we've been waiting 3 years.
Like if you've been waiting and like you knew it was coming, it's not that exciting anymore. But then if you like see that someone's pregnant, then it's like, oh my God, I only have to wait a month to like see
it's like
baby.
Squid Game.
Like
season 3 is coming out this year. We don't have to wait that long.
Like when Kylie Jenner did it, like oh my God, that is what I will be doing when I have a baby. Like I will it'll be like an open secret when I do it. Like I'll tell people of course, but I'm not gonna post it until I have a huge
hard launch.
I'm gonna hard launch the baby.
I don't know if I told you about this, but one hard launch that I know of that's so chic. This girl I knew in Detroit hard launched her boyfriend when they got engaged.
Yeah, that's chic.
Chic. Like literally never ever had posted him ever until their engagement.
Yeah, I know someone that did that.
That's crazy.
Insane behavior, but so chic.
Very chic.